We are finally here. We are ready to go to see what this direct is about with the Indie Direct, which is pretty out of nowhere, but let's see where it goes. It's game time. Hopefully some good titles come through this direct, please. We need more games on this Switch too.
Peggy 18.
Uh-oh. 18. Oh, shit. Okay. Alright, another little adventure game. Fuck yeah. Oh man, this actually looks really good. You know what this reminds me of? Zelda Link to the Past. A little bit. Like, that's that vibe. Minya the Hollower. Okay, fucking cool.
Hello everyone, and welcome to Indie World. I'm Ariko.
And I'm Tyler. We are back to showcase a batch of new indies coming to Nintendo Switch 2 and Nintendo Switch. Since the launch of Nintendo Switch, indie games have brought us fresh perspectives, unique styles, and taken us on unforgettable adventures.
The support of these independent developers means there's something to play for everyone. We can't wait to discover what new experiences talented indie developers around the world are bringing to both Nintendo Switch 2 and Nintendo Switch.
And without further ado, let's dive into some titles for Nintendo Switch.
Here we go. Damn, that actually looks pretty good. Metroidvania. Another Metroidvania. What the fuck? Alright, what are we, a bird or what? A crow? The graphics look good on this one, though, I have to say. Got a little snake to it. I like it. Oh, okay. Yep, that creep factor's there. Well, Dweller. Interesting.
Oi, eu sou o Pedro, artista e designer do Neverway.
Eu sou Isadora, programadora e escritora do jogo.
Good.
Quando começamos a fazer o Neverway, nós nos inspiramos em vários elementos de jogos que a gente ama. E nisso tentamos criar algo único.
A gente também notou como que usar contraste deixa a experiência muito mais fortes. Uma cena de terror, por exemplo, é muito mais impactante logo depois de algo acolhedor.
Esperamos que isso torne o mundo de Neverway muito mais vivo para vocês. E que vocês gostem do que vamos mostrar hoje.
You ever want to quit your job, move to a farm, and become the immortal herald of a dead deity?
Sounds intriguing. Tell me more.
It sounded intriguing to Fiona too, who hopes to survive this unusual set of circumstances in Neverway, a nightmarish life sim RPG co-created by the pixel artist of Celeste, with an original soundtrack from the composer for Fez and Hyperlight Drifter.
Nightmarish?
Don't worry, these circumstances come with a sword that Fiona uses to explore and fight through the Neverway.
Another
an
game.
Alternate reality leaking into her own.
Just like the
That
first one.
sounds
This one looks more
intense.
detailed. The
Is she
graphics
alone?
look good.
Not at all. Along the way, she'll meet a variety of charming characters, each with their own unique routines and story to follow. Befriend, romance, or deceive them to unlock buffs and combat abilities to help you on your
this
journey.
looks kind of creepy.
Okay,
Kinda,
I might
kinda
have to
weird.
give this Immortal Herald thing a whirl.
Answer the call, persist through this deadly dimension, engage in fast-paced combat, and pay off your debt when Neverway descends onto Nintendo Switch next year.
Interesting. Okay, that looks pretty cool. Okay, what the fuck is this? like a shepherd or what the fuck? That's weird. Like in a good way, I guess.
From the publisher of Firewatch comes Herdling, a new adventure from the creators of the acclaimed Far series. In this tale of beauty and companionship, guide a herd of mysterious creatures into the mountains and beyond.
The journey will be challenging but breathtaking as you traverse fog-wreathed forests, forgotten valleys, and snowy plateaus.
As you cross these diverse biomes, discover more of the fabled beasts known as calicorns and add them to your herd.
You'll also encounter eerie dangers, formidable obstacles, and environmental puzzles as you climb higher and forge your way to the mystery at the summit.
Wield your staff to guide the calicorns and join their exhilarating stampedes.
Embark on a tale of trust and survival when Herdling climbs onto Nintendo Switch August 21st.
That
Pre-orders begin
is
later
an appeal to
today
somebody.
on Nintendo eShop.
Probably not me. I probably gotta see more gameplay. I gotta see.
Window seat
What is
or
this?
aisle?
Window. Booth or table?
What the
Booth.
fuck?
Lone wolf or
Why does everyone
life
look
of the
like
party?
them?
Ooh, now that's a tough one.
This is a puzzle game?
Well, those are the types of decisions you'll have to make in this pleasant puzzle game,
It's a puzzle
where you
game.
organize groups of people
That's cute.
according to their preferences. You're in charge of who
Everyone
sits
looks like
where.
goddamn
Play
gun
seeding
drops and
matchmaker
shit.
to please picky characters by dropping them into social situations and watching them react.
Discover each character's unique traits, from the relatable to the outlandish. Everyone has a seat at the table.
Piece together these satisfying puzzles at your own pace and unlock fun new scenarios like bus rides, banquets, limo rides, and more. Sit back, relax, and find the perfect
If this
spot
is like
for
a little
everyone.
$10, $20
Is
puzzle
this seat
game,
taken? Launching on Nintendo
That's
Switch
pretty cute.
later today.
I will actually buy. Oh, what, later today? Okay. Okay.
Favorite big city just got
Oh,
even
here we
bigger.
go. Here's the fucking
That's
cat game.
right. Little Kitty Big City is back with a free update, chock full of brand new opportunities for
Oh, it's
mischief.
just an update?
Use the cat customizer to give your kitty a fresh new look, or even recreate your favorite fur ball.
Once you're looking meowvelous, head out into the city to explore new areas, make new friends, and check in on some familiar faces.
Get your paws dirty as you learn skills from your puppy pal, or strut your stuff for the fanciest feline celebrity in the whole wide city.
With a catwalk like that, it's a good thing you can also unlock additional camera mode features to capture it all.
Say
What, really?
cheese.
This is for like the
That's
cat
not
lovers
a
out
cat
there.
pun.
Let's just be
You
honest.
gotta be kidding me.
The Little Kitty Big City free
So,
picture
a free
perfect
update. Okay,
update
cool,
launches
cool.
on Nintendo Switch this
Keep
year.
it moving. We need new games. Let's go.
We hope you're looking forward to the Nintendo Switch games you just saw.
Next up, let's take a look at some indies bound for Nintendo Switch 2.
There we go. The big ones.
Hey, we're back!
Back and under attack.
Oh,
What?
wow. This game.
Put on a brave face, squad up with your friends, and hop into the Diving Bell as you try to go viral in the online co-op horror game. Content warning.
Grab your camera,
This-
courage, and curse
This should have
items
came on
for
the
some
Switch a while
shenanigans
ago, but
down
then
in the
again, it's an
depths of
indie
the
game,
old
so
world.
it's like
Film as many happenings
It's pretty
as
cool
possible
that this is coming to the
before
Switch
you
too.
run out of breath, batteries, or
you know, it's not even a
buddies.
graphically.
As long as one
intensive
of you
game,
makes
but
it
it's
back to the
pretty-
surface,
it's
you
pretty
can
fun
upload
for
your
people
footage to
that are playing with
SpookTube,
friends.
grab some popcorn, and watch the views roll in.
You've got 3 days to hit your view quota. More eyeballs equal more moolah. And the more ad revenue you can generate, the better gear you can acquire
Yeah, let's
for
play
your
a
next
game
run.
of
What could possibly go
fucking
wrong?
thrill
Fame and
seekers
misfortune
on
await
YouTube.
in Content Warning. Coming to Nintendo Switch 2
So yeah, another
and
year.
Nintendo Switch next year.
Another year. Okay.
Hi, I'm Kenny Sun, and today I'm excited to share Ball Pit. It's an action roguelite that fuses elements inspired by some of my favorite games, like Hold Down, Vampire Survivors, and Loop Hero. I'm working with an amazing team of artists who have brought the world to life with a beautiful low polypixel art style, as well as composer Amos Roddy, whose pulse-pounding soundtrack locks you into the rhythm of the action. We can't wait to share with you all.
Interesting.
Time to have a ball in the brand new survival roguelite, Ball Pit.
In the ruins of old Balbalon, you'll battle through auto-scrolling levels with brick-breaking style attacks using a bevy of balls that bounce around the battlefield.
Whew. You'd better
Balls.
believe it. There are over 60 randomized balls to equip and combine during your journey. Experiment with powerful and unexpected synergies to blast your way through the pit.
Oh, it's like magic.
Collect resources
Okay,
as you
okay.
progress to build out new Balbalon with over 70 distinct buildings, earning you additional power-ups, bonuses, characters, and more.
With the little
Each region of the
farm
pit
sim.
offers
Okay.
its own special set of hazards, on top of swarms of increasingly challenging
bullet
foes
hell.
and mighty screen-filling
This
bosses.
is a
pit
nice
is
combination.
Fortunately, you'll meet other treasure hunters along the way who can add their individual skills and upgradable powers to your arsenal.
Experimentation and
Yeah, this one for
adaptation
sure I'm
are
gonna get.
crucial
This
to
one
the
looks really
success
good.
of new Balbalon. So go out and create total chaos
Graphically, it looks
against
good.
the approaching hordes in
It's a well
Ball
featured
Pit, bouncing
game.
its way onto Nintendo Switch 2 this autumn, and
Interesting.
Nintendo Switch October 15th.
Okay. Ultimate She-Ra. What is this? What is? Oh, what the hell is? Don't. What? Is this like a racing game or what? Puzzles? This actually would look fun. And I can see people trolling hard in this game too. Okay, that's cool. They're coming to both consoles. Winner of this year. Okay, alright, we got something.
スタジオスのブラインドのシビアです。
音楽担当とのヌーです。
はいです。グレイシャドウは私のホームである北海道の豊かな生態系や寒冷な気候からインスピレーションを受けて生まれました。
音楽ではその世界に共鳴すべく声も多用して情景を描きました。
自然にインスパイアされた、それでいて JRPG 的なスパイスの効いたアクションゲームです。遠い未来の海に住む会長の市場として、彼らの視点で展開する物語を楽しんでください。
Are we catching
65
fucking
million
like
years in the
Pokemon?
future,
What is
the
this?
Everwinter has encased Earth within a permanent layer of ice. But under the surface, a
What
new
the
chapter
fuck
unfolds.
is this?
In Glaciered, you play as a Twy, an evolved avian species descended from dinosaurs, endowed with the abilities needed to protect the Everwinter oceans.
These stunning underwater worlds are full of mysteries that are waiting to be explored and defended.
As you swim through these scenic vistas, you'll engage ferocious marine beasts in real-time combat, unleash melee and ranged attacks, along
What
with
the
special
fuck?
abilities to
So
bell
you're
these
like an
foes.
aqua
Use
creature
experience gained from these battles
and
to build up your
JRPG?
Twy's wings and various abilities to
Oh
become
my
the
God, you look like a
Everwinter's
fucking
ultimate
hawk.
protector.
Get ready to soar the seas at the end of time in Glaciered, launching as a timed console exclusive on Nintendo Switch 2 this winter.
That's fucking weird, but okay.
Before we go, let's check out a few more exciting indie games heading
Damn,
to
that was
Nintendo
fucking
Switch
quick.
2 and Nintendo Switch.
Jesus. What else we got here? Alright, winner bro. Looks like a beat 'em survival game, beat 'em up game. Undusted Letters of the Past. Okay, it's like a mystery game. Interactive. 20 click. Maybe. Tiny bookshop. Oh god. Fucking a bookstore sim. Jesus. Caves of. Oh, okay. I think this one came on PC and this is finally here. That's actually pretty cool. Strange Antiquities. Alright, it's a mystery game with probably puzzles. Prison Peak. What the fuck? Oh, okay. Go Town. Oh, farm sim with the house builder. Okay. UFO 50. Yes. Yes. One of the best indie games that ever released on PC recently.
That's all for today's Indie World. We hope you enjoyed the games in today's showcase.
A big thank you, as always, to our indie community and partners for bringing their craft, adventures, and imaginations to players on Nintendo Switch 2 and Nintendo Switch. Until next time, happy gaming!
Okay, so the big reveal. Okay, we're gonna have to go through this. Alright. Okay. So we're gonna go through this shit. Yeah, this shit went fucking so quick. It was stupendous. Alright. At the UK, they're gonna end it, I guess. Let me see. Alright, there's the live. Hold the fucking phone, my dude. Alright, let's go to the America one. Showcase, 43 minutes. Okay, so it's already a video. Alright, so it's already a video. So, now we can go back and look at a bunch of shit. This first... Alright. So, this game particularly looks fucking cool. It looks like a mixture of, like, Link to the Past, Shovel Knight, you know, a lot of little interesting things. The pixel art looks cute. It's gonna be a big world. I'm ready for this. This is gonna be pretty fun. Now, let's see what else we got here. Minna the Howler. Now this one seems pretty cool. I think this one's just a Well Dweller. I wish it was releasing this year, but you know, we have to take what we got. Now this one, it's like some like life sim game. I don't know if it will be like comparable to like Stardew Valley or some shit like that. But for the most part, the art style looks pretty good. It has like this dark world, you know, has aspects of like old school Zelda, like the original Zelda, but then you have all these little interactive characters you could mess with and all that. So we don't know if this is gonna be like some like JRPG or some kind of game like that, you know, genre. I wish this game was coming out soon, but it's 2026. Now this game, I'm gonna pass it because it really doesn't interest me, but it is pretty interesting take on shepherding, being a shepherd, moving a herd of animals. That's an interesting take. That's something you probably have to see more gameplay on, but that's really interesting though. I'm not gonna say it's a really bad game to look at. Now this one was pretty cute. This puzzle game. This one was pretty cute. They look like goddamn little gumdrops. Alright, we gotta figure out what else going on with Barry. Aldous. Who the fuck else? Who else? You know what I mean? There's little character names to these little characters, so Ellison. Pretty funny. Theo, you know, you got Victor. It's fucking cute. The art style's cute. And it's just a puzzle game. It's upfront telling you what it is, and I think that's gonna hit a real big niche to a lot of people. But you know, if it's gonna be a little cheap game like $10-20, you know, call it a day. And this one's supposed to be, I think, available today, if I'm correct. Yeah, later today. I have to check that out. That's actually pretty cute. Now, cat game, I'm gonna pass. I'm not a big cat fan. You know. We just keep moving on. It's a free update to a game that's already out. That one could have been an email or a trailer, but it is what it is. This game should have came out a while ago. I will understand and give the developer some kind of slack, because obviously indie games, there's a budget and they're tight. You know what I mean? They only can do so much. So this finally coming to the Switch 2 is awesome and pretty damn cool. You know, this is pretty nice that it's finally happening. But this one particularly, what was this? Hold on, let me back it up a little. What's the name of this? Come on. It's here. There we go. Ball Pit. There we go. Ball Pit. Devolver's with this, and then Kenny-san and Friends. So, I'm gonna say this. I'm a big bullet hell kind of guy. And, I might as well let this play. I'm a big bullet hell kind of guy. I love this kind of shit. This is pretty fun. And there's like it's a rando. So, is a roguelike kind of mixture of it. You got the world, and it's crazy because the 3D render of this, look at this. Like, this is not pixel art, some of it is on some of the textures, that's whatever. But it is nice to see the town, and certain details. Certain things have a shadow, or, it's kind of gloomy. Maybe this is like in a dark world, or maybe this is in a cavern or some kind. But it's pretty cool. You see the... Oh, it went too far, but whatever. Anyways, like, the bullet hell aspect of it is my kind of jam. I love it. And then just the art style, I like it. If it's really fun to play it. Now, this is cool because either you get allies or you get different characters to play with different aspects, like different, like, skills and attributes that kind of attribute to the overall game itself. Which is pretty fucking cool. Because there's some games where, select your character. There's 9 characters, you pick them, and then they're just like an avatar. That's it. There's nothing to them. They're whatever. But this is cool because as you're seeing this, they're going through the characters. Every character has like a little level up kind of, deal, like a skill tree maybe. So that's pretty cool. And that's what helps out with roguelikes because you want. It's gonna be repetitive. It's gonna be grindy. So make it fun and make every character have their own little attributes or special thing about that character to kind of play into the game. So that's pretty cool. I wonder how much this game is gonna be. Ball Pit. So it's gonna be this fall for the Switch 2, and then 15th of this year. So that's literally a day after my birthday, but that's gonna be interesting. This is gonna be interesting. I want to see this game succeed, and yeah, hopefully it goes onto PC. Devolver Digital, they kind of hit every little spot they can, but this one's gonna seem pretty damn cool. I like it. Now this little racing game is cute. I think we need more multiplayer games from the Switch, and this is just added onto the list. This is pretty fun, pretty cute, it's pretty wacky, and what do you know, it's cross-platform, so if someone has it on PC, Steam, whatever, you got it on the Switch, and then someone has it on a 360, I don't know about a 360, but an Xbox One, then have at it. That's pretty cool. It's a cute little game. Probably play for maybe 20 minutes. Maybe it gets really intense. You never know. But this one looks like it's really like you're trying to screw each other, and I think that's what makes multiplayer games kind of more fun than just like a basic racing game. Now this was fucking weird. It had weird all over it, but mechanically, graphically, it looks good. It looks really fleshed out. Now, because now you're playing at this certain creature, or there's upgrades to this creature. They're saying like this is like a JRPG kind of style kind of game. You know what I mean? Like that's something we have to look more into. Or like, is there evolutions to your creature? You know what I mean? Are you gonna look different later down the line? That must be something down the line on Glacier. But for the most part, that looks interesting. That's something to kind of keep my eye on. Now, they kind of bullet shot the rest of this, and then that was just pretty much it. That's pretty much it. Winterboro looks pretty cute. Looks like it's like a little survival game. You know, you gotta upgrade your clothing to kind of get through the next parts. This one looks pretty cool. Like a little point and click adventure game. You know, mystery maybe. Puzzle solving. Man, these sim games. Oh, now you can sell books. Now there's a bookseller game, bookshop sim game for somebody that's, and it says later today. Later today. So I want to see how much this is. If this is crazy, like it's cheap, I fucking might as well just try it out and give it a shot, because this is gonna be kind of like a niche. Because there's people that have sim, like they like those sim games, but then this one's like interesting because it's books. Like you're making fucking books interesting. So it's like, all right, well, we gotta get into it now. You know, we gotta be a mogul now. I need all the carts in the fucking village to sell all the fucking shit, or get a bookstore. Now this one, Caves of Quid. This is available in winter 2025. This is pretty cool. This came out on PC first, but you know what? It is pretty cool. It's coming to the Switch. Strange Antiquities. This one's actually pretty cool as it's a point and click, and it has like some puzzles into this. Mystery. Opus Prison Peak. This one was kind of quick. Graphically, it looks okay, but like, it looks like one of those like novel story games. And I think honestly, for those kind of games, there's some are pretty interesting. But I think for some of those games, it already all just depends on the story, depends on the characters, and a little bit on the graphics. You know, some of the graphics. Some graphics look like shit. Some look amazing. But this looks interesting enough to see like what's going on in this world. All right, now this one, the Go-Go Town, spring of next year. What in the fucking hell is going on here, bro? Like, is this like Animal Crossing with like little people? You got all the customization. You got. Look at this. Look at this. You have to admit, this is pretty cute. Like, all right, I got my little chainsaw. I got my logs on my bag. Okay, we're gonna go cut things down, and then we gotta plant, and then we gotta go build a fucking house with the fucking fish right there. You see that fish? That fish is seeing everything. But yeah, like the details. Look at this. A little TV, a little globe, the little slippers. Looks cute. There's people gonna be loving that shit. They're gonna eat it up. They're gonna eat it up. But I think if it has a lot of features though, it has to have everything. It just has to. Other than the graphics looks fine. It looks pretty good for Switch. Now UFO 50. This game later today we're buying it. I don't give a shit. This game, 50 little games on one game. This is amazing. This developer's this is a small little developer, and they did this. This was a big hit on Steam, and this was a big hit of last year. And it is awesome that it got a lot of traction. They're coming to the Switch. You're able to enjoy on the go with the Switch with this thing. And it's pretty cool because these little mini games, you know, just look at this shit. You just have so much to do in this, and then to 100% and you have to get little cherries, like little golden cherries from every game that you beat the game, which is pretty fucking cool. You know what I mean? It's a little cool aspect. That was a cool ending to it. I have to say, this game, there's a good handful of games that are going to be pretty interesting to get on the Switch too. And shit, even on the Switch, I think some of them are going to be on Switch too, for sure, but for the Switch, like there's some good little roguelite in there. That's the one I want to see. But I have to go, I'm going to go on the Switch right now, the Switch store, and check that out. And those are my thoughts. I think this was a decent little indie world, 15 minutes, boom bada bing, straight to the point, have a nice day. And that's what we like it, you know, and just give it to us. Just give it to us. Now, people are in shambles because Silksong was not announced. It was announced like a couple directs ago. Let's just be honest. They snuck that son of a bitch in, and we don't even know when it's gonna release. When? I don't know. All I do know is It is a lot. It's a good time for gaming. It is a weird time for the Switch because the tariffs, all this bullshit, they're raising prices. So if you have a Switch, take care of it, whatever. And if you're trying to get a Switch 2, jump on that now because the prices are still the same. If you can, get the Switch 2. If you can. There's games coming our way in the Switch 2, and it's looking crazy. Right now I'm testing off Pokemon Legends Arceus, and man, that game runs smoothly. It just wish it was more optimized for the Switch 2, but you know what? You have to take it for what it is. And then, you know, just go with the flow. Other than that, that's all I got for you, okay? That we done. I hope you enjoyed the video. Like, subscribe, or dislike if you didn't like it. You know, this is my little reaction, but this was fucking cool. For all these little strong indie games coming through, and then just some of them are just available today. So I'm like, you know, I'm gonna have to check some out. But other than that, I'll see you in the next video. Peace.